Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Mikolas.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's the center fielder, Kelly Sullivan. High fly ball out into left center field. Wynn makes the grab, one away. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Nico Hoerner.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Cody Sullivan stands in now and watches strike one. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Sullivan launched a homer in his most recent game. Next pitch is downstairs. That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
He's been showing off some pop lately. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
That's a foul ball.
Into left center for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. He leaves the yard to right. It's 3-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. Well struck right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there. It's a first-inning double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
1 out, runner at second. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Bush
One
went
ball,
deep in his
one
most
strike.
recent game. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball.
Line drive. Donovan pulls that one down. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they lead by 4.
Well, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
The second baseman.
Here's Nico Hoerner.
Hoerner.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. And the streak lives on. He keeps getting closer and closer to the record. There isn't a pitcher in the league who can solve him right now.
It's absolutely amazing, Boog. It seems there's no end in sight, and this is transcending baseball. We're talking almost 2 straight months with a hit every game. To get this close to the record, I want to see this thing happen, and it brings the kind of excitement to the sport that very few records do.
On the run, throw to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kelly.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So the batting order turns over. So up now for Chicago, Kelly Sullivan. This one lifted in the air, left field, Donovan. And that's the third out. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals coming up. Back here with my pal Singy. Pitching for the Cubs in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. One of the better offensive weapons in the sport this year, Nolan Gorman.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
That one fouled off. And down on strikes. 2 down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Wilson Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This to third. Handles, throws to first. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. It's on to inning number 2 in St. Louis. It's the Cubs 4 and the Cardinals nothing. Second inning set to go. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cody Sullivan. Sullivan, a former All-Star, 22 years old. And he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Pete Crow Armstrong. Michaelis throws to first. Sullivan back on a dive. Runner on the move. Strike in there.
No
Transfer
ball.
bobbled, and there's no throw. Sullivan at second with nobody out. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So, man aboard, and now Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Miles Michaelis won't go any further, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
And we've
Cardinals.
got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Michael
36.
McGreevy.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Now at the plate, Michael Busch. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. That one misses. 1-0. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here in the second game of the series. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. Win. On to first. Out. One out in the second. So here's Horner
The
now.
batter, number 2.
1 for 1 with a
Second
single so
baseman,
far.
Nico Horner.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Scott holds it in on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Birdie in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Line to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 9-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Mason Wynn stands in now and watches strike 1. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Right through there for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. End of 2 here at Busch Stadium. It's the Cubs 9 and the Cardinals nothing. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season.
Sullivan.
McGreevy back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cubs really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position.
Grounded to Gorman. The throw to first. Out. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Sullivan.
So up next, Cody Sullivan. So here's the guy that is, I think, right now the favorite to win the National League MVP.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
To the right side, Contreras takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 4, Pete.
2 outs, base is empty. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. Fastball is outside. And another ball.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. One run across. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Now
Here comes
batting,
the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Michael.
Now
Pitching change here. Tank Hence.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man at second. Ripped on a line. Scott makes the grab, and that'll do it. They get 2. And first offering is fouled off. There's a line drive to left field. Crow Armstrong makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder,
Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that is out of play. 1 out, bases empty.
No, that's it. Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
On the ground. Gets it to first.
That's an out.
And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Number 21, Lars.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Fly to left his first time. Just missed. Now 1-1. 2 out, space is empty. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Foul ball there. Nootbaar off of first with 2 away. See ya! Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail in this one 11-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Carson Kelly.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He made him pay for that one. His 14th of the year, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner, 1 for 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Cubs.
So man aboard. John Birdie at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch for the out.
And good defensive play prevents a run from
Now
scoring
back,
right there.
The center fielder, Kelly Sullivan.
So the lineup flips over. Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He hammers one out to right. Home run number 65 on the year. It's 14-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Cody Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. He's a guy who does it all. And there's the strike. Sullivan with a homer in his last game. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
The left fielder, number 4.
And stepping in is the speedy Pete Crow Armstrong. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Hence picks over. Sullivan dives back in safely. Back over to first, and they're keeping him close. And that's disengagement number 2. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. Line drive to short and caught. The tag, and they get him at second. That's a double play. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're midway in the 4th. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Right through there, got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. Got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Arenado batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. But this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Kyle Leahy on to pitch here.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
That's out to center field. Scott should have this one. And it's caught for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now it's Dansby Swanson. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch. He's already homered here in this one. That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Cards just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And that one fouled off. And the lefty with the 0-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Busch hauls it in, 2 away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Walker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Right through there for a strike. The Redbirds with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. And that will end the inning.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime. Hope that you see the signs. The one I want to spoil you. My queen looking royal.
Back here at Busch Stadium. New inning getting started. And here's the DH for the Cubs. Carson Kelly. Leahy back to work. And that one hammered, ranging back. And he brings it into the warning track.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Corner, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. John King getting ready to go. Fernandez also getting ready. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Number 5, John.
Now, John Birdie. 0 for 3 in this one. Base knock center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Now
And his hitting streak continues.
Kelly
There have been almost
Sullivan.
no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Back to the top of the lineup, Kelly Sullivan, the next Cub to hit. Just missed. Sullivan
1-0.
matched a homer in his last game. Birdie leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground,
foul.
right side, and foul ball. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Arenado. And makes the grab. And that is that. Cubs leave one, but they're still on cruise control. 14-0. Back here in St. Louis, digging in, Victor Scott.
If there's nobody on in front of him, you know, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
That's in there. 0-1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Swinging a foul out of play. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit, and they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Back here in St. Louis, all set for the start of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cody Sullivan. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
You know, these Cubs doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Now batting.
So a man at first. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. And the throw out at third.
That's just a poor decision right there, and I'm sure somebody's going to talk to him when he gets back into the dugout. You have to understand who's at the plate and who's coming up. These are guys that can drive the ball in the gap, hit the ball over the fence. You don't have to worry about being aggressive and trying to get yourself up, especially at third base in that situation. Just doesn't make any sense.
Tosses to first, and they get the out.
The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
And it hits the fence. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day.
The batter, the shortstop.
Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Out to short, Wynn. Whips it across, and Swanson is set down. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Shota ready to fire now. A little out front there as he swings through it.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Nolan
Now
Arenado.
batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. Relay to second, not in time. He's got a double. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Arenado over at second, 1 down. Got him. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and
Now
I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. The Cubs lead this one 14-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
64.
Ryan Fernandez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Bush, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. That one the other way, and foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Donovan makes the grab, 1 down. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Carson Kelly. Grounds 1 to short. Win. Whips it to first.
He's out.
And there's 2 away.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Nico.
2 down, bases
Horner.
empty. And next for the Cubs, Nico Horner. And that one in the air center field. Scott makes the play, and it's out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 14-0. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Right through there for a strike. Shota into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Foul ball still 0-2. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there.
Now
Just a
batting,
low 90s
center
fastball,
fielder,
and I'm not sure he was
Victor.
trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location.
Yeah.
He found a way to just get it by him.
Scott in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the
And
right
here's
fielder.
the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires
Yeah,
over to
you're out.
first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And we're back.
Leading off
We
for
go
the
to the
Cubs,
9th.
the third
Here's the third baseman,
baseman,
John Birdie.
Birdie.
It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average
Ball.
speed, but he does. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
His second. Knock of the night.
Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Kelly Sullivan. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. The run scores from third, and they extend their lead. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, catcher Cody Sullivan.
Now the number 2 hitter, Cody Sullivan. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end.
1-0.
Man at second. And that's way high. And now 2-0.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is down low. Sullivan leads off second with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Full count.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That's career homer number 149, and they add on. It's 17-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? Statcast is here with the answer.
Yeah.
Now on the bump, John King.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Grabs it barehanded. Not in time. He's safe.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Into the bullpen and gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 19-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Well struck left field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Line drive, and it stays fair. Swanson around third. He will score. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him. Here comes the manager out of the Matthew Liberator taking over on the mound. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here's the DH for the Cubs, Carson Kelly. Ground ball right side. Gorman throws on to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead continues to grow. Runner on at first with one gone. John Birdie, the next Cub to hit. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kelly.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Kelly Sullivan. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That's a base hit. Horner flies around third. He'll score easily. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Cody.
And here's the catcher,
Sullivan.
Cody Sullivan. And that one wrapped foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it, 2 down. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
Squares and gets it down the left side. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Tucker. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything.
So 2 down. Now here is Dansby Swanson.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 59, JoJo.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And Swanson is set down. And the inning is over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Now pitching for
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Porter Hodge.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Hodge, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Contreras batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Cards with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
1 out left for the Cardinals. Here's Nolan Gorman. Right through there for a strike.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Ripped to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
So this one got a little out of hand. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.